Peace, tender souls.
It's Tamika
and Cerise.
And we're back with
Tender Care Intentions.
Happy new moon in Gemini, everyone. We would like to welcome y'all to the new moon in Gemini.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us for this new moon as we, kickstart the end of spring and into summer.
Yes, and also if this is your first time joining us, thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we're here every new moon, and we also do full moon tender care release every full moon. So if you're just joining us, thanks for coming, and if you're coming back, thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thank you for riding with us.
There we go.
You're part of the Tender Soul Club.
Yeah. Pretty much every Tender Care Intention, we talk about the energies. Yeah. We do a little short meditation, and then we pull a card from the medicine card deck with the collective energy, seeing what's moving forward.
Yeah, and if you need to right now, just pause the video. Go grab everything that you need. We have Palo Santos. We're going to clear the space, though, with some sage. If you need to just set the mood for yourself and grab your crystals as well. If you're watching this at night, dim the lights. Do what you need to do to set your ritual for this new moon.
And, of course, have your journal and your pen so that you can journal afterwards. Anything that comes to you or anything that you want to... Well, this is all about setting the space for you to set your intentions so that you can take this after you watch this and go with yourself, with your journal, and set your intentions for this new moon.
Yeah, and if this resonates with you, definitely share with one of your homies, because you got a tender soul friend out there.
Yeah.
We're going to kickstart this right now.
Yeah, so pretty much new moon in Gemini, based off of things that we've just read. We're not astrologers, always say that. We are just basing things off of the energies that we feel and what we've read, and what Gemini is all about, intellect and communication. So it has these next 30 days are going to be a lot of focus on how you want to build in your skills and your intellect of knowing something that you want to master or you want to tap into. And then communication with those that are around you and how you communicate with yourself. So pretty much this is the last new moon of the spring. This is the only new moon in Gemini in 2023. And yeah, it's pretty much these next 30 days, we're embracing you to journal prompt on like, what do you want to see coming into summer, like the summer season? What are the things that you want to bring into your summer
solstice?
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you, we're setting the intention, right? We're manifesting, while you're journaling, you could say, I am going to be more talkative in spaces for those of us who are shy and will held back, and we let our friends talk for us sometimes. So maybe it's your turn to communicate in your knowledge and your expertise on some of the things that are in those types of spaces. And we're going to be in a lot of spaces this summer, gang. So definitely get out there and start using your throat chakra there. Yeah. And Babe is definitely going to guide us through a meditation that will help us, All right, gang. You already know what time it is. It's meditation time. But before you go ahead and do this, make sure you open up one of these windows.
It's hot though.
Yeah, it is hot outside.
Make sure you drink your water.
Please. Here where we're at, it's starting to get 80 degrees, but apparently summer's late for us. Just make sure.
It's gonna come quick, 90, 95 tomorrow.
Don't say that.
Cleanse out.
Right. Cleanse it out of here.
Yeah, facts.
Pretend it's a full moon and release it. Alright. Sorry.
Releasing the old, bringing in the new.
We want to cleanse ourselves. We're going to send this energy to the collective as well. Make sure you get your head down to your toes. Yeah. If you haven't already done so, please, if you want, share with us what you what your intentions are this new moon.
Mm-hmm. So we'll just take it, excuse me. We'll just take a short meditation today. Sorry. We're gonna be cool. Okay. So just find a comfortable seat wherever you are. This is just going to be very brief, just getting us grounded into our spaces. Go ahead and place your palms down on top of your thighs and gently close your eyes or find a soft gaze in front of you. Begin just by taking natural rounds of breath here. Maybe breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Maybe lengthening your spine just a little bit longer with each inhale. And sinking into the earth beneath you with each exhale. Maybe bring your attention to the area of your neck, your throat, and just notice anything that you may feel, see, or just know about this space. As you continue to breathe in and out, maybe just take in anything that you notice. This new moon being about communication, just maybe taking in what you need to focus on in regards to the words you use, the things you consume. Just anything that you may need at this time. Maybe breathe through it and let it go. Maybe take your journal and write down anything that comes to you. Whenever you're ready, just blink your eyes open and come back to your space.
Hey gang, welcome back. I don't know about you, but like when Cerise brought up like focusing on communication, right? That can be a plethora of things that go on, right? Like one of the things that I'm working on is like that negative self-talk, right? That like, because that's communication as well. That's your higher self, your low vibrational self, just like, hey, you're not good enough. Hey, like silencing that type of communication and just releasing it, as she said. So I hope that you're able to just get a hold of the communication that's going on within your mind. Just release that bad boy.
Right. I feel that.
And so with that being said, I'm going to call on the ancestors for this card reading. I have the medicine card book here. And it's basically a deck full of, you know, God's creatures outside in the wilderness, all that. It's animals, you know, and I'm going to pull from this. If you've been with us for a minute, you know that on the full moon, we use the Goddess Tarot deck, and we call on, you know, the feminine energies of that moon. But we're going to ask the ancestors to be with us and guide us as we navigate communication and just intellect and just learning. You know, there's two sides to the Gemini's twin. Maybe some of you have a twin that you haven't spoken to in a minute, that you need to, whether that be twin identical, you know, fraternal, or just twin flame. Whatever that is for you, maybe you should reach out and touch somebody. But I ask that our ancestors guide us for the next 30 days. God, goddess, whomever, guide us, the collective. I'm not going to read like the full description of this medicine card that we pull, which is Hawk. Ooh, Hawk. I be warning Trinity.
That they're gonna get her.
That they're gonna get her. Trinity is our dog. She's 5 years old. She's got the terrible teens right now.
She's something else.
Acting out. As always, though.
2.
Yes, ma'am. So Hawk is 2. Hawk is messenger. We asked for, you know, communication from the ancestors, and so here they are. Hawk is akin to Mercury, so same as Gemini here. Communication, the messenger of the gods. Hawk medicine teaches you to be observant, to look at your surroundings, observe the obvious in everything that you do. Life is sending you signals. The ancients recognized the magnificent bird of prey as a messenger, bringing tidings to their earth walk. The good red road from the world of the grandfather and mothers who lived before them. If Hawk were to magically cry, it was a sign to beware or be aware. This could mark the coming of a warrior tribe, the birth of a child, or celebration of Captain Coop. Hawk's cry signaled the need for the beholder to heighten awareness and receive a message. Hawk medicine is a totem that is filled with responsibility because Hawk people see the overall view. If Hawk has circled and landed in your card spread, you are to be aware of signals in your life. So notice and receive them. Hawk may be teaching you to grab an opportunity which coming your way. On the other hand, Hawk might be bringing you the message that you should circle over your life and examine it from a higher perspective. From this vantage point, you may be able to discern the hazard which barred you from freedom of flight. Remember, Hawk has a keen eye and a bold heart, for Hawk flies close to the light of grandfather's son.
Ooh!
Let's go, Hawk energy.
Ooh.
Nah, I fucks with the Hawk, you feel me? Like, I love being in nature. One of the things, like, I keep telling she's like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I'm like, I want to be in nature. And usually Hawk is one of those messengers that definitely comes to me. Yeah, just use, you know, the signs are definitely all around you. There's communication and everything. You know, like we had an LA trip. We stumbled upon Coyote. You feel me? Like the trickster, you know, and like that energy was probably getting us to lighten up. We had just arrived. We arrived to Universal late, right? And like that's like Coyote to play a trick. Oh, you thought you were gonna be on time? Nah, play it. And just be discern whether or not you're gonna take that information and run with it, or whatever it is that is, you know, coming to you at any given moment. This might be the very message that you needed to receive today.
That's true, that's true. And tap into like your dreams as always. I always like to bring that in because the messages are always coming in whatever way that they are able to come, because we don't always like have control of where they're coming from. That's why they be saying don't shoot the messenger, like, right. So just, you know, tapping into that communication with those guides too, and tapping into like the messages that you're receiving. Like communication is both ways, so you have to be open and grounded and like ready to receive the messages that are out there for you, especially if you're asking for them, you know. Like there's some times where we are asking for so many things and then we go and distract ourselves and then we're just like mad, you know, or like, why aren't we getting these answers? And it's like, because you're not sitting down, you're not being still, you're not ready to receive. So just, you know, the hawk is there as a reminder. I don't know, I like this card a lot because personally in my life, you know, I feel like I'm always receiving messages from either people, places, things, you know, all, you know, you hear things and you see things and like, you know, synchronicities all the time. And, you know, that's your intuition talking to you. That's your intuition trying to tell you like, hey, like all the answers are actually around you and within you. So just, you know, follow that, because like everything around us is going to be changing all the time. And so it's like really just tapping into the intellect too, like the intellectual aspects of yourself that you know what the thing, like trusting in the things that you know, and then trusting that your intuition is always going to just look out for like the best out of what is presented in front of you. So listen to those messages and just act on those messages too. That's really like a big thing for me personally, is just like, you know, that's where I'm going to be stepping into with this next summer season. It's just like being able to listen to the things that I've been receiving and the things that I've been speaking out and praying about, and just like actually like taking action towards those things, because that's like the like next step. You know, you have the free will to respond to any message you receive in any way you want. Like I could ignore, you know, back in the day, I used to ignore all the things I knew. I just let me go get drunk. Let me go party. Let me go do these crazy things to like not think about the fact that I got to sit here with myself and think about like what it is that I'm actually like trying to do with my life, or like understand about myself and understand about the situations in my life. And so, you know, you can be frustrated all you want, or you can just sit there and try to act in a different way and bring something new into your life, so that, you know, those messages don't keep coming in these different, you know, cycles. And like I know like we can all get in our head about, you know, everything, right? So like just take that space, that alone space, because you know, like you can't go wrong, you know, when you open yourself up to the messages that are going to be downloading, whether it be through prayer, you know, whether it be through meditation, whether it be through the stroll in a park or a hike in nature, like however it is that you need to download. I know the card also spoke about ancestral things coming up. So if you need to do an ancestral cleanse of some sort, if you need to tap into your ancestral roots and have that, you know, just be a part of, you know, the message that you need to download and how you need to communicate moving forward, like be true to you, you know. I think one of the things that are starting to come into fruition for ourselves when we sat down and did our intentions the first couple of times is like, we're like working out, okay. No, we're doing that. We're doing that
now. You know? But like, it took us like 2 months to manifest it on paper. It's like, all right, it's cold outside. Wait a minute, I'm not sure about this.
That's true.
So like, you know, like just make sure that you're being mindful. Like, I forgot.
That's okay. That's okay.
So now that we've received and downloaded this message right here, thank you, Mr. Hawk or Mrs. Hawk, you know, for this message, make sure that you know, just journal anything that you feel that you need to take from our message today.
Yeah, we will leave some journal prompts down in the description that we came across and we think is a good start, you know, to really think about those questions about what you want to bring into the next summer solstice. And oh my gosh, y'all, these Celsius, gassy, but it's great. This is literally the best thing ever. and no, we're not sponsored. I just love Celsius.
It's vegan.
Yeah. Obsessed. My energy, I don't even drink energy drinks, but this is the one. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna leave some journal prompts for you so that you can actually have some, you know, visuals about what it is you want to see moving forward, because y'all, June is already almost up.
guys,
these months are going by so quickly, and so much changes in these months and things, if you look back, I'm sure you can see a lot of shifts that have occurred, but at the same time it goes by so fast. So why don't we move with intention and
move with intention,
make these goals and these realities that we want to manifest actually come into fruition.
Yeah. Please, tender souls. Let's manifest together.
Yes, and always feel free to share in the comments whatever you would like, and we're happy that you're here. We're grateful, and we can't wait to see you next time in 30 days.
Yeah, in 30 days.
In the summertime.
But check out our next video for the full moon.
Yes.
And you guys have a great weekend.
Yes.
Stay safe. Juneteenth. Power to the people. Woohoo! I play too much.
She gonna educate me on that a little bit more, so we're gonna move on to that.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
All right. Stay blessed, people.
Peace.
And like always, subscribe, and share with your friend. Share with your friend.